it looks as though Caitlyn Jenner has bared all about her incredibly famous family in an upcoming documentary about their rise to fame. The three-part special titled, House of Kardashian, promises to take a deep dive into the lives and legacies of Kris Jenner and her 5 famous daughters, Kim, Kourtney and Khloe Kardashian, as well as their half-siblings Kylie and Kendall Jenner. All thanks to speaking to some of the people closest to them, including Kris' estranged spouse Caitlyn and their longtime family friend Joe Francis. Viewers will also be treated to previously unseen archival footage of the family before they became famous. Unlike their self-titled series Keeping Up with the Kardashians and its successor The Kardashians, none of the family had any editorial control over the documentary, which promises an unfiltered view of who they truly are. Don't miss. Kris Jenner files to own rights in her name for a clothing business venture ahead of its premiere next month. A first look into the docu-series has been dropped and it teases a series of explosive revelations. In one scene, Caitlyn drops the bombshell claim, Kimberly calculated from the beginning, "How do I become famous?" As Francis stated, the sex tape was a means to an end. It was to create a controversy, in a confessional. And to add to the drama, an unnamed female voice says that Kris wanted to be more than just a housewife. As another voiceover said, most people fall into 2 categories, wanting to talk about the globally famous family or thinking they ruin the world. Don't miss. Tom Sandoval turns sour on immature ex Rachel Leviss after she blocks him. Latest, Only Fools and Horses. Nicholas Lyndhurst hailed a revelation in Frasier reboot. "Wow, Nelly Furtado ageless over 20 years on from like a bird with flawless VMA look," pictured. Just before the first look concluded, Caitlyn was asked, "What was it like working with your wife?" To which she didn't verbally respond but instead scoffed as the titles rolled. The logline for the series reads, "No other family defines our time or divides opinion like the Kardashians." To some, they are admired as a dynasty of powerful women, inspiring girls across the planet. To others, they are untalented and morally bankrupt reality stars, who are damaging women by selling their life as a superficial fairy tale. Discussing her involvement in the documentary, Caitlyn told Variety, "I was happy to participate in the interview process to share my side, which points to the strength, influence, and prowess my family has in captivating the world's attention and keeping it over the years." The former Olympic gold medal winning decathlete added, "I am incredibly proud of all my children and stepchildren." House of Kardashian, which was directed by Katie Hindley, will hit fans' screens early next month on October 8 on Sky Documentaries and streaming service Now. As a filmmaker, you might question what is left to reveal about the Kardashian-Jenners, arguably one of the most famously overexposed families in Hollywood, said Claire Cameron, executive producer of the series. Through our interviews with those who have been in the family's orbit since the beginning, we uncover their personal motivations, and explore how a changing culture allowed their influence on women around the world to thrive, she went on to say. Claire executively produced the documentary alongside 72 Films creative director John Douglas. The series was commissioned by Sky's director of documentaries Poppy Dixon and commissioning editor Haley Reynolds on behalf of Sky's managing director for content Zy Bennett. House of Kardashian will air on Sky Documentary and will be available to stream on Now from October 8.